My 24F boyfriend, 27M, told his friends about the role play we did in bed. I'm furious with my boyfriend because of this. Basically, I persuaded him into doing a Scooby-Doo role play in bed a few weeks ago. Nothing weird. I was Daphne and he was Fred. We were pretending that we were solving a mystery, but all of the clues were in intimate areas, if you know what I mean. It was fun. But my boyfriend thought it'd be a good idea to tell his group of friends about it, and now every time they see me they call me Daphne. My boyfriend says nothing when they say it because he thinks it's funny. I told him that it was super disrespectful to tell his friends private details of our sex life, but he thinks I'm being dramatic and I need to lighten up. How do I get my boyfriend to see that what he did was wrong and to tell his friends to stop making jokes about it? If my friends were calling you daddy, do you think I would stop them, and do you think you would feel comfortable? Or call his friends daddy when they call you Daphne? They want to call you something that's sexual for you? Well, let's see who's uncomfortable now. Woman shrugging. How can I trust you with kinks and sexual fantasies when you tell your friends about them? You've killed my intimate trust in you. Peas. Never send this guy nudes because he's shown he's not above sharing sexual details about you with his friends. My partner sharing a detail about our sex life that I didn't previously state I didn't want shared wouldn't be a deal breaker for me, but it would be a discussion and new boundary establish. My partner letting their friend group bully me because of that would be a deal breaker for me. Roro. If he doesn't already care that you are being bullied about it, and basically told you to suck it up when you told him that you are uncomfortable, I don't see how you're going to make him respect you. Even if you are being dramatic, he should respect you enough to, well, respect your wishes. If it were me, honestly that would be a deal breaker. He and his friends can laugh together all they want. I'd lighten up by dumping his ass. What an asshole. Him not defending you is a way bigger red flag emo than him not knowing how to keep his mouth shut. My 27M girlfriend, 24F, only got me sex for my birthday. She thought it was enough to be the only thing. We argued about it, now we aren't speaking. What should I do? My girlfriend and I have been dating for about 10 months now. We've had a good relationship for the most part. I've had the chance to celebrate her birth with her. I got her a lot of stuff and planned a night out for us. This is the first time that she has celebrated my birthday for me. I'm not someone who requires a lot of presents, but I do like some thought to be shown at least. I didn't know what I expected her to get me. When she asked about stuff, I hinted to some things I needed. All were cheap and inexpensive. She asked me a few times about what all I usually like to do for my birthday. I figured I'd at least get that and maybe a dinner or something. I got home from work that evening and was expecting to be waiting on presents or something of that sort. Instead, I walked into her naked. I was actually excited, as I obviously do enjoy having sex with her, and I thought this was just the start of the night. Well, afterwards I asked what we were going to do about food. She said she hadn't planned that, but that she wanted a salad. It was obvious she didn't plan that part out. Tried to remain silent about presents and asking about stuff because I didn't want to seem needy or entitled. Finally, it was time to go to sleep that night and nothing happened. She finally asked, "Well, was that everything you wanted? Was it a successful birthday?" I didn't want to lie, so I told her that I was a little disappointed. I explained that the sex was great, but that I felt a little sad because there was nothing else. She looked at me with a surprised look on her face. She said, "Are you kidding me? I thought all guys would die for that in their birthday." She said that all guys in previous relationships have loved it as a present. She said that hell must be crazy. She said that she thought about getting something else but figured this would be better. I said that I loved having it for a present, but I thought she would at least put in a little more thought or give me a card or something. She scoffed at me and got out of bed. She said she was going home and for me to call her when I wasn't acting like a spoiled little kid. Should I apologize for reacting that way? What should I do? Too long didn't read. My only present for my birthday from my girlfriend was sex. She got mad at me when I told her that I expected more things. Wow, this one of the most inconsiderate things if read in a while. Happy birthday, here is some sex, now buy me a salad. No cake, presents, celebration, or anything else. Then she has the nerve to say now this is important, previous boyfriends loved getting sex as a gift. It is never okay to say my last boyfriend liked it, why don't you? She sounds way too immature for a serious relationship. You need to cut and run. Unless she did something extra romantic or wild, then no, sex is not a good birthday gift because it implies that she considers being able to fuck her a gift instead of something you both enjoy. Even if she did make it extra special, treating a birthday person to a meal is pretty standard. I'm with you that there should be more. I personally hate sex as a gift. If you don't want to fuck me for the sole reason that you want to fuck me, then don't fuck me. Also, what does it say about sex in your relationship when it can be a gift? Do you owe her because she allows you to have sex with her outside of holidays? Sex isn't a gift. It's a part of a healthy relationship. The fact that she finds sex to be transactional is concerning to me. I'm curious what she would say if you said that sex is all you're giving her as a gift for her birthday. My 20F friend, 22F, accused me of low-key appropriating Caribbean culture even though I'm half Trinidadian. My friend, Ray, is a second-generation Jamaican American. I am half African American, mom, and half Indo-Trinidadian, dad. Ray has started really getting into her Caribbean roots and history and recently hosted a virtual party/group chat thing for people to come celebrate their Caribbean heritage and just talk and have a good time. Another friend of mine invited me to it. I went and it was alright. However, I received a message later from Ray telling me that while she wasn't mad at me for coming, the party was specifically meant for Caribbean people only. I replied back saying my father is Trinidadian, so I am also Caribbean. She said she knew, but that my dad wasn't black and that I was low-key appropriating the culture. I asked her to explain and she said I have no connection with Afro-Caribbean culture, so I had no right to be there or call myself Caribbean. I told her I respected her opinion, but I do think I have a right to call myself Caribbean and claim the culture because of my dad, regardless of his race. She told me I didn't get it and not to come if she ever hosts one again. I talked to my other friend about it and she thinks Ray is being stupid. She is also Trinidadian and says the culture is shared by both black people and Indians on the island and that Indians can call themselves Caribbean too. She also thinks Ray is just insecure since she grew up in the States and doesn't really have a strong connection to the culture herself. It's been like a week since then and Ray has spoken to me like normal, but honestly I'm still a little bit offended. Should I talk to her about it again or just let it go? She clearly needs to brush up on her knowledge on Jamaica in that case. Of many, one people being the national motto. Caribbean culture, history and peoples are so rich and varied it's amazing. Why would she want to piss all over that? It sounds to me like she's having a bit of an identity crisis. My parents are West Indian. I grew up knowing about their background, but it never felt like my culture being born and raised here in England. It's great that she wants to explore her heritage, but she is going about it the wrong way in her behavior towards you. Your friend is gatekeeping having Caribbean heritage. What a shame. Racist. That's exactly it. Ray is insecure and has a fragile relationship with her heritage. She badly wants to connect with her culture, but doesn't want to share. That's unfortunate. I would personally let it go unless it becomes a problem. This might be one isolated incident. She may even be feeling somewhat ashamed for what she said. If it does come up again, 100% say something. Ray should rename her group from Caribbean to something Afro then. The Caribbean, especially Trinidad and Tobago, is a melting pot of different races. If you were born in the Caribbean, you are a part of the Caribbean, in which Trinidad is. Does Ray know how absolutely stupid she sounds? She should try coming here and telling an Indo, Asian or Spanish Trinidadian that they can't call themselves Caribbean. Up, you have Caribbean roots. Ignore Ray. She can't take your heritage away, and if she really doesn't want you to be a part of her group, she needs to change the name from Caribbean. Also, you should let her know that the fact that she's saying that Indo-Trinidadians are not Caribbean is highly offensive, and it would do her good to learn some history. Source: a Trinidadian. Edit: thank you for the award, heart, heart. WTF, does the color of your skin have anything to do with your heritage being from the Caribbean? Your dad is literally from there and she knows it. You can't come because you're not black enough? Christ, what a terribly small and insecure person. I can't give good advice on what to do here, because I'm petty and would take this situation really badly. But I am offended on your behalf.